All right, beautiful people. Welcome to another stream. We're here at about 11 my time. I was about to say 11 my o'clock, but either way works. We're here at about 11, so I guess you could consider this a morning stream. Probably more along the lines of an afternoon stream, but regardless, we are here and we've got an interesting topic in store for you guys. We're going to go ahead and send out some notifications. Send those out real quick. We got Kay first in chat. What's up, Kay? Hope you're having a great day. We got Ghost right behind Kay. What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to get comments pulled up, all that good stuff. We are decorated for Christmas. It was a very rushed job I did on the stream here, but we are somewhat decorated for Christmas. So, we got Bug. We got Mikey. What's up, guys? We got Sanchez. So the title of today's stream is Anxiety Acceptance, How to Get It Right. I've got that in quotation marks there. How to Get It Right, question mark. Now this stream, as most of my streams are, heavily inspired. It is heavily inspired by some comments that I've been getting recently. I've been seeing an ongoing trend, and you guys know me. Anytime we see an ongoing trend here on the channel, we like to address these things, and we like to address them as soon as possible. So today we're going to be talking about how to get it right. Question mark, quotation marks, question mark. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Don't you worry. We'll talk about it. Not sure why my chat's not working again. Hold on. Let me see. Sometimes just switching the screens a few times is enough to get it to work. So we'll see. How you doing, Bug? What's up, fam? What's up, Crystal? First time I've caught you live. What is up? That's why I love streaming at different times. That's why I love, perfect example why I love streaming at different times. Gives people in different time zones an opportunity to catch us live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. I don't think we'll have to wait around too long before we get started. We've already got some people piling in, so we may be able to get this one underway and going in just a second. Ghosty, how are you doing, Ghosty? Did you hit the gym today? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Steph. Good morning. All right, guys. Like I said, I don't think we have to wait around too long before we get this one started. We've already got a fair number of people piling in, so we might as well go ahead and jump into this one, shall we? Give me just a second. All right. How's everyone doing? Doing good, Bug? Mad Lad, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, guys, anxiety acceptance, how to get it right. So, like I said, anytime I notice that there's an ongoing trend within the community, what's up, PJ? What's up, Fractional? Anytime I notice that there's an ongoing trend within the community, I like to address it basically as soon as I possibly can, right? As soon as I possibly can. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Let's see, what are we sitting at? All right, let's go ahead and get this one started. So I'm just going to jump right into it. How to get it right. So many people watching this stream. Spit it out. Spit it out, Wonder Bro. What are you talking about? How do I get it right? How do I get acceptance right? The answer to your question, very simply put, you don't. You don't get it right. There's no such thing as getting it right. In fact, the reason you're asking the question, how do I get acceptance right, is because you still have this belief that acceptance is some sort of magical trance that you talk yourself into, and that you become like this Buddha head, or you become like this magical, spiritual, sort of godlike figure, and now you've entered into the correct way to use acceptance, right? And as long as you hold that belief that acceptance is something you do right, and until you get it right, you are screwed, right? As long as you hold that belief, you are in resistance. It's very ironic. So let me explain. People are probably asking, well, Wonder Bro, that doesn't make any sense, because what if I'm doing it wrong? Hear me out. Hear my point here. Hear my point. The reason, okay, I just gave you one reason as to why people think there is, quote unquote, what's the right way to do it? Another reason people think, what's the right way to do it? Am I doing it right? Is because they're still basing recovery off their symptoms, right? So a lot of people out there, I'm not doing acceptance right because I feel bad. I'm not doing acceptance right because I feel anxious. I'm not doing acceptance right because I feel uncomfortable. That's another big reason why people have this belief that acceptance is something that you got to get just right. You got to get just right. So that's the two biggest reasons. Number one, people think, okay, I'm not doing acceptance right unless I transform into some sort of magical trance where I'm just this accepting being, right? And number two, people think, well, I'm not doing acceptance right because I feel bad. I feel like crap. So again, that's trying to use acceptance like a pill, right? So those are the two biggest reasons that I see people getting hung up on this topic of, am I doing acceptance right or am I doing acceptance wrong? I want you to understand something, right? Acceptance is a practice, and it's not one that makes you feel good. It's not one that it does in the end, right? It leads to healing, but during the moment, it's not necessarily a practice that makes you feel good, and it's also not necessarily a practice that transforms you into some sort of magical spiritual godhead that is able to use acceptance, right? So understand these two things. Acceptance is a practice, and acceptance does not necessarily make you feel good, at least not in the moment. So people are sitting around and they're feeling very anxious, they're feeling very upset, they're feeling all these different feelings, and because of that, they're telling themselves things like, okay, I must be doing this wrong because I feel bad. No, acceptance does not feel good while you're doing it. It leads to healing because you're removing the fuel from the fire, right, and you're showing your brain by not fighting mentally and just continuing to live physically that the tiger does not exist, but it does not feel good during. So if you are guilty of saying, oh, I'm using acceptance wrong because I feel bad, that is going to get you hung up and it's going to keep you from recovery. I can promise you that. It's going to keep you from recovery. So first and foremost, you must come to the realization that acceptance does not feel good during. That does not determine whether or not you're quote-unquote doing it right. It is a practice, right? And again, number two, I know I've already gave you guys these two reasons several times, but I really want to drive it home. Number two, acceptance is not something that you're doing right if you become some magical, in a trance sort of accepting being. It's not something that you just figure out one day, right? Everybody's waiting. Oh, I'm waiting for the light bulb to go off. I'm waiting for the switch to be flipped, right? Until that happens, then I'm not doing acceptance right. You get what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That scared the crap out of me. I'll address that in just a second. I promise. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Acceptance is not something that feels good, and it's not something that is a switch. It is not something that you got to find the missing piece to the puzzle. So many people looking for the missing piece to the puzzle before they can say, okay, now I'm doing acceptance right. So many people commenting and saying things like, I don't get how to do it. You're asking the wrong questions. I don't get how to do it because I still feel bad. I don't get how to do it because I don't believe my new accepting inner voice. You're asking all the wrong questions, right? Acceptance is not something that makes you feel good while you're using it. It is simply a practice, right? It's not a switch that needs to be flipped. It's not something that you need to uncover. It's not a missing piece of the puzzle that you have not yet found, right? It's none of those things. Acceptance is just you practicing your ability to sit in the fire of high anxiety symptoms, be it physically or mentally, and to not get involved, right? And just continue living as normal. That is the practice of acceptance. So while you're sitting there with high anxiety symptoms, both physically and mentally, and you're just leaving them alone, you're telling yourself accepting things. You're like, okay, you know what? Just let it go. Just let it burn. It's not supposed to feel good. My brain's learning, whatever little reminder you want to give yourself. Now, you don't have to repeat that like a broken mantra. You can just give yourself those little accepting words when need be and carry on with your day. Acceptance is the practice of remaining neutral, right? And I'm sure you guys have noticed by now, I'm a big fan of using the word practice because, again, it goes back to the title of the stream. Acceptance is not a missing piece to the puzzle that you have to find. Acceptance is not a switch that you have to flip. Acceptance is not a magical trance that you have to get into. Acceptance is not some sort of thing that you either do it perfectly or you don't do it. It is a practice, and we'll keep coming back to the word practice, right? Acceptance is the art of practicing remaining neutral while your body and your mind are going what feels like crazy, right? That is the practice of acceptance, to allow yourself to have these physical symptoms and these mental symptoms, but not get involved with mental negativity. That is acceptance, right? To just allow these thoughts and feelings to be while you don't fuel the fire with what you tell yourself and instead just carry on. That is the practice of acceptance. It's not something that feels good. It's not something that, oh, unless I find that missing piece, then I'm doing it wrong. It's not something that, oh, unless I feel great while I'm doing it, then I'm doing it wrong. No, you're going to feel afraid while you use acceptance. That's the point. You're going to feel symptoms while you use acceptance. That's the point. You're going to have sticky thoughts while you use acceptance. That's the point, right? So many people still really hung up on this idea that unless they feel super, super good during acceptance that they're doing it wrong. No, you're just practicing the accepting attitude, right? The accepting attitude is going to come down to what you tell yourself, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to feel good. You're going to feel afraid you're going to feel fear. That's the point. Anxiety learns while anxiety's turned on. So acceptance, you're not missing anything. You're not, there's no switch that needs to be flipped. There's no magical piece that you're missing. It is just a practice of feeling like shit and being okay as much as you can be. Notice I said as much as you can be, feeling okay with feeling like shit. It's one of those things where people are really black and white. They have a lot of black and white thinking around the topic of acceptance. Either I'm perfect or I'm not doing it right. Either I feel great or I'm not doing it right. No, it's just a matter. Acceptance is just a practice of building up your tolerance with what you tell yourself to these thoughts and feelings. Right? And somebody asked, what's the difference between white knuckling it and acceptance? White knuckling it is when you're still up in your head with the negativity. You're still adding negativity to your thoughts and feelings, right? And Bug says, can you explain more on how you overcame this? Hello, wake up. That's what we're doing. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm going to come around the classroom. I'm going to make sure who's sleeping, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. We're explaining how you use acceptance, right? So I need you to get out of your head for a second, right? I need you to get out of your head for a second. What did he do? See, that's a perfect example. What did he do? He must have found the missing piece to the puzzle. He must have found the secret formula. He must have found the secret ingredient. What did you do to overcome it? No, just listen for a second. Listen, man, listen. It's not something you find. It's not something you find the secret formula. It's not something you flip the switch. It's just you do your best with practicing dealing with bullshit. That's it. That's it. There's no secret formula. There's what did you do? No, what did you do? No, what did you do? No, it's none of that. It's not what do you do to make sure you're doing acceptance right. It comes back to, right? Just simply practicing, reminding yourself to allow the thoughts and feelings to be. And then some people say, well, I can't remind myself to do that because I don't believe it. Practice it anyway. Some people say, well, I try to tell myself to let the thoughts and feelings be, but they're super intense. They're supposed to be. Some people say, well, I tell myself to accept the thoughts and feelings, but I'm not feeling any better. You're not supposed to right now. Right? It is a matter of practicing, allowing yourself to feel the way you feel, to have the thoughts that you have, and to have the feelings that you have without adding so much negativity. That's it. If you want to sum acceptance up, right, if you must ask the question, how do you do acceptance right? Okay, well then I'm going to break it down for you like this. If you want me to put it the most simple way possible, acceptance is just the practice of allowing your thoughts and feelings to be without telling yourself shitty things about them, right? I'm trying to put it in the most simple, direct way as possible. Acceptance is the art of practicing allowing your thoughts and feelings to be, right, without telling yourself so many shitty things about them. It is the practice of allowing your thoughts and feelings to be, even though they're intense and you feel really crappy. It is just the practice of not getting up in your head and telling yourself a bunch of negative things about them. Instead, just trying to allow those thoughts and feelings to be. And if you do start telling yourself second fear, aka negative things about them, you catch that and you remember, oh yeah, I'm going to let this happen. I'm going to practice letting this happen. And you might not believe that. That's fine. Do it anyway. You might not feel great. That's fine. Do it anyway. You see, it's just the practice of staying out of the mental negativity and instead viewing this stuff in a different way. That's what acceptance is the practice of changing your perspective towards your thoughts and feelings. It's not going to make you feel great. right? It's not going to make you feel great, and it's not going to be instant, and you're probably not going to believe yourself when you first start practicing. All these things are true, and that's okay because you're going to practice anyway, right? You're going to practice anyway. So understand that if you're still looking for what exactly did this dude who streams, what exactly did he do right? Well, then you're still got the wrong idea. If you're guilty of, am I doing this thing right or wrong? You're still up in your head adding the negativity. You got the wrong idea, right? Acceptance is not a secret ingredient. It's not a secret formula. It's just as simple, and I say simple, but I know it takes work, right? It is as simple as reminding yourself that the only thing you need to do and the only thing that you need to practice with acceptance is to just let your thoughts and feelings be and try not to add so much negative thinking to them, right? So to let your thoughts and feelings be without adding so much negative thinking to them. You're trying to break out of the habit of adding so much negative thinking to your thoughts and feelings while you carry on living, right? Our two keys, the accepting inner voice, positive behaviors. So acceptance is nothing more than that. It's just the practice of allowing your thoughts and feelings to be without telling yourself so many negative things about them. That's it. Are you going to be perfect at that? No. Is it going to make you feel good? No. Right? All of these things are true. But again, if you're searching for a missing piece to the puzzle, understand that there is no missing piece. There is no such thing as being perfect. It's just a matter of practicing allowing your thoughts and feelings to be without telling yourself so many crappy things about them. That's it. That's it, right? And as you start to cut yourself off and not allow yourself to tell yourself so many negative, crappy things, and you're trying to remember, hey, you're trying to change the way that you think about these thoughts and feelings. You're just telling yourself to let them be, so forth and so on, whatever you want to tell yourself. Understand that that's not a fun process. That's not a fun process, and it not being fun is not a result of you doing anything wrong. It's just not supposed to be a fun process, right? It's just not supposed. It's not a result of you doing something wrong. It's just not supposed to be a fun process, right? And that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. So a few different factors go into people thinking that they're doing acceptance wrong. Oh, I don't feel great during. You're not supposed to. Oh, I don't necessarily believe the new things I'm telling myself. You're not supposed to. That's why it's called a practice. That's why it's called building a new habit. Just all these different factors go into people getting caught up on the subject of, am I doing this right or wrong, which is the worst subject that you could possibly get caught up in, because then you're in your head still with the negative crap, which, as I just said, the practice of acceptance is to not tell yourself so many negative, crappy things about your thoughts and feelings, and instead just try to remain neutral and tell yourself accepting things while the fire burns, right? So hopefully on this stream we have kind of stomped out some of the more common factors where people get lost in this topic of, am I doing it right or wrong? Hopefully we put that behind us, right? So understand that when I call you out on it, like for example, Bug, like, and Bug is not the only one who's like, man, can you tell me how you did it? Right? I've had that question so many times. But just for example, so many people ask these questions, and they ask them, right? They ask them because, what am I doing wrong? I need to find the missing piece to the puzzle. And it's not that. It's just a practice, and it's a practice that's not fun, and it's a practice that doesn't necessarily feel good, but it is the practice of not telling yourself so many negative, crappy things. I'm trying to put it as simply as possible, right? Not telling yourself so many negative, crappy things about the way that you feel, and then carrying on living, the two keys, right? So if you are still out there searching for that missing piece to the puzzle, understand that I don't call you out on that because I want to throw you under the bus. I call you out on that because that was me for a very, 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 very long time, right? A very, very, very long time. So I understand how that feels to kind of have that mindset of, oh, this is something that you've got to find the missing piece to. This is something that, oh, you're not doing it right, or you're doing it wrong, or you got to figure this out. I understand how it feels to be in that mindset. So when I call you out on that, it's not because, I'm throwing you under the bus. It's just because I've walked in your shoes and I did the same thing for a very, very, very long amount of time. All right, you guys. So I love you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the point of today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please leave a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. We're going to get our music going. We're going to hang out with chat. If we got any questions, now is the time to ask them. I got to turn this heater off. It's burning me up. All right, if you got any questions, guys, now's the time to ask them. Also, we did have a $10 tip. Let's see, who was that from? Oh man, a name I can't pronounce. I'm gonna say Alana. I don't think that's probably not right, but that's what I'm gonna go with. I did not get that right. So please take credit for your $10 tip. Thank you so much. That really helps, especially this time of year. Thank you so much for the $10 tip. Show them some love in the chat. Let's get our music going. And let's answer questions if we've got any. If we've got any, feel free to ask, guys. We're just gonna hang out, listen to our Christmas music, and enjoy the rest of the stream together here. Let's get that turned on. There we go. All right, who we still got with us? Let's do a quick little roll call here. Quick little roll call. We got Pi in here. What's up, Pi? We still got Fractional in here. Maddie. Miss Alien Lady, how you doing? Get like a breath that came out of nowhere. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but WTF, is that like a gasp for air or something? You could explain it that way. That's one way that you could explain it, right? So when you're in fight or flight, it can be difficult to catch your breath at times. And then sometimes that breath catches up, right? That's kind of the best way to describe that. The breath catches up, and you might be very, very aware of that breath catching up. Dizzy, derealization, can I just ignore it, or should I be concerned that it is a medical issue? I can't answer that one, right? I wish I could. I can't tell you to not go to the doctor. That would be very, very, like, irresponsible of me. So that's something you're going to have to answer for yourself. I will say that being dizzy and derealization are very common symptoms of anxiety, of course. But whether or not you should go to the doctor, yeah, I definitely can't answer that for you. I definitely can't answer that for you. I mean, have you ever been cleared by a doctor before? There's nothing wrong with getting cleared by a doctor. But yeah, that's going to be a personal decision there. And I know that's kind of a shitty answer, but like it's just one of those things. I can't make that decision for you. What's up, B? How you doing? Welcome. Anne says, I'm drunk and wish you were my best friend. Interesting. Interesting. The most interesting comment of the day so far, I believe. I'm drunk and wish I were your best friend. Well, that's sweet of you. Is it okay to lower stress levels to avoid anxiety, or is that resistance? The only lowering of stress levels you need to be doing, really, is working on acceptance, right? That's going to lower your stress levels more than anything, I promise you. So again, the acceptance and the art of acceptance, the practice of acceptance, is to try to allow your thoughts and feelings to be, right, without telling yourself so many negative, crappy things about them. And why is that the art of acceptance? Because worry equals danger to the brain. So the more you tell yourself negative, crappy things, the higher your stress levels are going to be. So to answer your question, right, the best thing you could do for your stress levels is to practice what you have learned here on the channel. Now, whether or not you want to make real life decisions that are going to lower your stress levels, I mean, that's completely up to you, right? That's completely up to you. But to practice the fundamentals here on the channel is always going to be your, or should be rather, your number one priority, right? As far as your stress levels go. What's our feelings on anxiety medication? I don't really get into medication talk because, again, that's like a really, things like going to the doctor, things like getting on medication, that's all very personal choice. I'm just some fat fucking dude on the internet who's been there and healed, and now I'm trying to give you advice, right? For me to sit there and say that you should go get on anxiety medication, nah, not a good idea. Not a good idea. So it's going to be personal choice. I personally didn't go that route, but that's all I can say about it. As far as whether you want to or not, that's completely up to you. I have no say in that matter because it can go either way. You personally could want to go that route and it go well or it not go well. It's really hard to say. Let's see here. How you doing today, Miss Alien Lady? Lady, how you doing at Stilettos? Welcome. How you doing, Style Alert? What was that little, is that Jupiter? Is that Jupiter ghost? The planet Jupiter? Bow, 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 bow. All right, it's drink time, guys. If you've got any questions, start dropping those questions because we probably have answers, all right? Oh, shit, and I will be right back. All right, beautiful people. We got Kate in the house. What's up, Kate? Maddie's still here. What's up, guys? Welcome, 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 welcome. Whew. Who do we still got in here with us today? Let's do a quick roll call. Deku! Deku! With the $5 tip, Deku, thank you. Show some love in the chat, some purple hearts, guys. Hey, Wonder Bro, appreciate you and your channel. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I feel like complete shit today, but the show must go on. Well, remember, what do we always say here? You guys are probably getting so sick of hearing this. Anxiety learns while anxiety is turned on, right? So thank you so much for the $5 tip, dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Much love, dude. Much love. Thank you for the support. Oh, stop yawning. Apparently, you're not allowed to do normal bodily functions in Maddie's presence. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me again. Please, not again. Not again. Not again, Maddie. Please. 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 What's up, Mad Lad? How you doing, dude? That is you, right? I'm pretty sure Mad Lad is Deku. I think they're the same person. My bad. I forgot what movie I got that from. Had to throw some support. This is a great place to be when you feel like shit. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. No, Maddie, not again. Really should switch my name on here. It's all good, dude. Like I'll eventually get it down. I seen your comment, Fractual. I seen your comment. That's the first time I've heard that slang. That is the first time I've heard that slang, but very interesting slang none the least. Tropic Thunder. Yes, that might be it. That might be it. I seen that in theaters, actually, when that came out. That's a funny movie. Oh, you're on your lunch break. Okay, got you. Perfect place to hang out, then. Kill some time, you know? Kill some time. Hey, remember, anxiety learns while anxiety's turned on, dude. You might feel like complete shit, or as Fractual puts it, a monkey's ass pipe. But that is an opportunity. That is not a bad thing. That is an opportunity, because the more you feel like shit today, but you're allowing yourself to feel like shit, you're not adding all of that negativity, right? The better. We say the same stuff over and over, right? It's kind of it's just the same fears, right? So each day you're like, oh, is today the day that it's gonna do me in? No, nope, and it won't be tomorrow either, and it won't be the next day, and it won't be next week, and it won't be, you know, it never does. It never does, right? It's just kind of like these old habitual fears and triggers, and you know, and they're kind of on repeat, and you gotta break out eventually. You gotta work on that cycle, right? You gotta start changing what you tell yourself about these thoughts and feelings, and that takes a certain level of dedication and effort, right? I'm getting worried about Sky. Has he been on the I think he was here like did he pop in yesterday's stream for a second, I thought? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was the stream before yesterday. I don't know. I thought he was in here on a stream like recently. Ever play God of War? I love God of War. Some great games. Playing my Switch, hanging out with you guys. Didn't eat much, but still ate. Hey, eat what you can, right? Eat what you can. Because I know he popped into one stream after he dropped that bombshell on me. He did pop into one stream after that, and that stream's only been about 4 days ago. What are you up to today, Ghosty? Anything new in the ghost world? Oh, the day before yesterday. Okay. I knew it was either yesterday or the day before. So he was here just like 2 streams ago. You got a God of War PS5? Nice. Special edition PS5. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Play the shit out of that thing. I'm dying, Chris. I'm dying. What are you dying from, Ghost? What's got you dying, dude? Today, we're going to skip this ad. Yesterday, we had no ads in this playlist. Today, we got an ad. That's okay. We didn't catch it on time. That's okay. He's usually on all of them. I don't know. It's kind of a hit or miss. I do know that he went back to work, and this is around the time that he's at work, so I don't know. He's probably busy at work. And he doesn't really use the Discord that often. He's never on there. That's just the norm for Sky. No need to worry, Maddie. Need to get back to too many games came out at once. There are a lot of good games out right now. I'm really far behind. I'm doing some catch up myself. Hey guys, I got a story to tell. My father's upset because he got a new phone on Black Friday, but they were too busy to transfer his data. Told him I am unable, but he refused to listen. So dad wants you to figure out his phone issues. You try to tell dad that you can't do that. I'm going to let you finish your story before I give my input. Dying from blocked nostrils for no reason. I am dying. I am dying. I don't know if blocked nostrils are going to kill you. Okay, you just hang in there, Ghost. You hang in there. You hang in there. Right? An absolute bombshell is what that was. So I tried but made things worse. Now he needs a new password. I told him to wait a few days, but he didn't. The next day he goes to the store to try to get help, and then... Alright. So far what I'm gathering is that he probably should have listened to you. That's all I've gathered so far. He probably should have listened to you. I'm gonna let you keep going with that story. Ba-bum. And then the dramatic conclusion is coming. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is my jam. Yeah, it seems like everyone is sick, Maddie. Fractional makes a good point, though. As a ghost, you have no nostrils, so you should be just fine. They reset his password again, so now he has to wait longer. I told him to wait 15 days. He said that's ridiculous. So he goes to the store again, and now I'm just upset that my father is a stupid. All right, give me a second, and I will weigh in on that. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, pardon the interruption. Oh, I had both mics on, okay. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets permanently banned if he's not careful. Goes to the store again, and now I'm just upset that my father is this stupid. I like the way you worded that at the end there. I don't think you're necessarily asking for advice. I don't have much advice to give on that other than he needs to chill out. Let's see. I don't have much advice to give on that other than just everyone needs to chill out. Oh shit. Rick, thank you so much for the $5 tip, dude. I appreciate you. I didn't even know you were in here, Rick. Thank you so much, man. We're at 20. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Hey, round of applause for my boy Rick. Drop some purple hearts. Thank you, Rick. And also, let's see, Deku and Alana, which I know I'm saying that wrong, but that's just what I'm going to call you for now, since I don't know how to pronounce your name. But thank you guys. You three awesome people. I love you. I'm late. Okay, gotcha. All right. I was about to say I haven't seen you in here today, so that one caught me by surprise. Yeah, I mean maybe he was just a little bit impatient. That's okay. Just ranting. Got you, dude. I got you. Not a problem. You can vent as much as you would like. In highly sensitized state, why we are more dark, irrational thoughts. Well, when it's a symptom of fight or flight, right? When you've got a brain that's in fight or flight, your thoughts are going to be wired more towards irrational, right? And that's to quote unquote protect you from all of the possibilities. The best thing you can do there is accept that being in fight or flight comes with a lot of irrational thinking. That's part of being in the fight or flight part of the brain, right? Instead of trying to argue with that, obsess over that, fight with that, ruminate over that, just accept that that's a part of being in fight or flight, is that irrational thinking comes to the forefront of the mind, right? What's up, Randy? I used to ask about my heart beating. OMG. I'm fine, thank you, Wonder Pro. Well, what's up, Randy? Welcome, dude. It must have been a while ago, because I'll be honest, I do not recall. So it's probably been quite some time since you've been here on the channel, but it's good to see you, dude. Welcome. Very good Christmas cartoon recommendation, Claws. It's on Netflix. I do have Netflix. Maybe I'll have to check that out. Maybe I'll have to give that a go later. I don't ever really make the time to sit down and watch movies, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to start. Chris Mouse for Christmas. Interesting. Interesting idea there, Ghost. Claws is awesome. Claws is amazing. So many people, okay, agree with you, so maybe I will have to check it out. I'm back to my art again. I didn't have any drive because I was too anxious, but I listened to everyone's advice. Just ignore, accept it. Don't search for reassurance, and now I'm ready to draw. I love it, dude. Good on you, man. Good on you for taking the advice. Keep it up, dude. Made me cry. I'm gonna have to look into this this movie. Will I actually? I don't know. Being honest, I don't know. But I might. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Keep your art up, man. Keep your art going. If you want to, right? Less movies, more building. Yes, yes. Kate's got the right idea. Animation is unreal. Makes me cry every year. It's a new family favorite. Everybody's vouching for this movie. Everybody's vouching for this movie. It might be worth checking out. You don't want to cry. Yeah, Maddie's right. I don't feel like crying today. I'm going to go with Kate's idea. More building, less movies. I don't feel like crying today. It's not sad, it's touching. It's a good cry. So it's like a happy ending cry. Happy tears kind of cry. All right. He started a firestorm with this movie. Lots of irrational negative thoughts, but I'm fully present with them, although it's scary. Good job, dude. First and foremost, good job. You're not trying to fight with them. You're not trying to argue with them. You're just remembering what's going on. If you're in fight or flight, you're going to have more irrational thoughts come to the front of your mind, right? And that's not you. That's not who you are. That's just a part of being in fight or flight. And your best option is to accept that for what that is and remind yourself of what's going on instead of getting so involved. Instead of trying to figure them out, instead of trying to solve them, right? Run from them and fight them, right? So it sounds like you're doing the right thing. But yeah, that's why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. Because again, when you're in the fight or flight part of the mind, right, irrational thinking just comes with that territory. And that's all you need to know. You don't need to take it any further than that and try to figure them out. You just need to know that that's a symptom of being in a tired mind and just kind of leave it at that, right? So good job on practicing, dude. Keep it up. It'll be well worth it in the end. Well worth it. Those intense days are important and they're needed. Your brain is learning and you need to see that as an opportunity rather than a bad thing, right? See the intense moments and days as an opportunity rather than a bad thing. It is a practice, guys. It is a practice. Take the pressure off your shoulders of having to be perfect and understand that it is a practice. Practice, practice, practice. Always has been, always will be. Yeah, Kate's busy building Katesville. Yes. Kate's working on the village, I'm working on the castle, and we just do our own thing, and every now and then we'll run into each other. But yes, Kate is busy building an entire village. Boom, bow, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Don't know the words. Don't know the words. Sleepy night. Sleep with me. No, that's not right. Sleep with me is not right. That can't be it. Jesus Christ. That's not the words. It's not the words, man. Should build a gingerbread house. Wonderful. Maybe. You know what the greatest feeling in the world is? Being so stupid. You burn your tongue with tea. That's me at the moment. Why am I like this? I think we've all burnt our tongues trying to eat or drink hot beverages way too quickly. You are not stupid. We are all stupid. It's not just you. How's that? What's up, Mints? Perfect timing. Front row seats to my caroling. Front row seats, Minty. No, this song is about sleeping, right? Sleeping something? Sleep, something, sleep. Nice lyrics. Thank you, Sarah. It's sleep something. I'm gonna get me a mint. Maddie, thank you so much, Maddie, for the $10 tip. Says, keep singing, but do not sleep with me. Oh, I knew as soon as I said those words, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. I don't think that's the lyrics. Maddie, thank you so much for the $10 tip. I appreciate you. Is there not a single word in that song that says the word sleep? Is that not a thing? Am I just completely off? There's no sleeping involved in that song whatsoever. Silent Night. Mint. That's it. Are you sure, though? Are you positive there's not at least one line in that song that mentions something about sleeping? Because I really thought there were. Street Fighter, what's up, dude? Are you positive? All right, I'm going to go get a mint, actually. That sounds really good right now. So give me a second, and I'm going to get a drink, too, while I'm at it. We're not even going BRB, because I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I am back. I'm back. Hey, have a good one, Mad Lad. Thank you for being here, dude. Appreciate you and your support, man. Thanks again for the tip. You know what? I'm Googling this. Hold on. I'm Googling this. Where's the lyrics? Yes, see, there is something about, you know, I'm not completely crazy. There definitely is something about sleep in the song. It's sleep in heavenly peace. And it goes on to say that several times. So I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. I don't want to, can't make me, just quit. No, don't do that. It's a horrible idea. Wait, they already told me? Sleep? Yeah, she did tell me, didn't she? I missed that. I missed that. See you guys soon. Going to work. I send you big hugs. That was a minute ago, so you're probably already gone. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's definitely not sleep with me. I fucked that up. I've missed a lot of comments, apparently. My neighbor giving away some chickens and asked if I could look in the cage. So cute. Do you really need a chicken? Do you need a chicken or do you want a chicken, Mint? But I don't have this exactly. Is there like copyright free metal music? And we'll just switch it up a little bit. Copyright free metal? Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? Oh my god, I think it is. Oh. Fuck your Christmas carols that I don't know the words to. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is going to start to become the new norm. All right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. Dude, this is amazing. This is awesome. I didn't know these playlists existed. I want to watch the viewer count drop. Let's see. Let's watch it live. I think we lost a few. Two. Yeah, we lost two. Two's down. Two's down. We're at 22. We're at 22. We're at 21. We're slowly going downhill. We should have a movie night. We absolutely should. But again, the whole copyright issue, it's a problem. Oh, we lost another one. We're at 19. Let's see. So that's interesting. If they've got copyright-free metal, then they probably have copyright-free everything. Let's see. We could go back. Hold on. Let's see. 12 hours. Okay, no, that's copyrighted. Let's just try a different Christmas playlist. Let's just try a different Christmas playlist. We're gonna have to sit through an ad real quick. Put some redneck songs on. Copyright-free country music? I mean, that's gotta be a thing, right? Alright, we'll try it. Okay. They got this shit. If you enjoy if you enjoy this. Mince out on a walk. It's pitch black. She's got this in here, her headphones. Hell yeah, man. Metal is life, Maddie. Metal is life. Now we talking, Ghost. Start square dancing, Mitt. Do the weird tap tap with the shoe. All caps, just all caps. Do the weird tap tap. All caps, man. Let's try a different one. So you like metal more, Maddie? Oh, you just admitted it. Maddie loves her death metal in the morning. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a little bit of Cannibal Corpse. Is there any new video games you want to play? Ooh, I really want to play the new Spider-Man. That's funny because I'm not normally into like superheroes or superhero games, but the new Spider-Man game looks amazing. Looks like so much fun.
Searching.
Oh, we got an ad. We got an ad. They have Celtic music on here? I think they've got some Celtic tunes on here. Well, you've played the new Spider-Man? Ghost loves country music, dude. I think it's like the greatest thing ever. He loves Red Dead Redemption. Vikings, man. Vikings. This is your war music, man. Is it Celtic or Celtic? Which one is it? Because I always say both. Celtic? Celtic. One or two? Celtic? Like with a K? So not how it's spelt. I've always wondered that. I've always said both, and I've debated in my own mind on which one it could possibly be. Okay, let's give something else a try. Are you still in your walk, Mitt? Okay, this song is called Cold Dark Hell. So this should be a good one. We'll give that a go. Cold Dark Hell. I got you, Maddie. Put metal. I got you. How to Train Your Dragon. I never watched that. Those drums, though. Can you imagine the beats per minute on that? Let's see. We're gonna settle on a list here. We're gonna go with this one, and we're gonna. What a drastic change. We're gonna leave it on this one. Looks like is that a Wordle score? Are we sharing our Wordle scores in the live chats now? Is that what we're doing these days? I don't know. Poink? What are you saying? What is that? Are you trying to say punk? It looked like a fucking Wordle score. That's amazing. Front bottoms. I wish we could play some front bottoms. All right, Ghost, I got your request coming up. I actually found what you were requesting, so this was Ghost's request. Raven, hello. You guys are just snakes in the grass. Where's NS when you need them? Hey, have a good day, Stilettos. Oh shit, I need to plug my... Give me a sec. I need to plug this up or it's gonna die. Bruh. Bruh. It died. I had to wait for it to come back on. Gotta go. Have a good one, everyone. Everybody. Thank you, Rick, for being here, dude. Let's get some of our playlist going. Let's just get back to what we know here. Some good old copyright-free Christmas music. Cole for Chris. Steph's here on her Secret Santa mission. Details on the Discord. Details on the Discord. Where do you find that emoji, Ghost? I've never seen that emoji in my life. What do you want for Christmas, Anne? That's the question. What do you want for Christmas? Maddie already knows Steph's favorite emoji. Do you know our savior, Kris Kringle? Kris Kringle. That's a real person, right? I don't know, but we're gonna Google it. The father of the lead character in the 2019 movie? Symbolic figure of Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, or Kris Kringle? Is Kris Kringle Santa Claus? Learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. I think most of us learned that in elementary school. I definitely did not. I wasn't paying attention, probably. Or I was asleep. The Pokemon badges? What are like little collectibles? I flunked out of high school, so... But I know the names of Santa Claus. I don't give a fuck what the names of Santa Claus are. I'll be honest, alright? I was never concerned in school with learning the names of Santa Claus. But now I know it's Kris Kringle. She had nothing to do with it. She blames my mom for allowing Dad to be so upset. I'll be honest again. I'm not really... Well, I think you're just venting, right? You're not looking necessarily for advice on that topic. Did anybody here finish high school? You know what I noticed, Kate? We still don't have bees in our beehive yet. We're doing something wrong. We're gonna have to Google it. Maddie, I can't believe you actually bought Minecraft, by the way. I cannot believe it. I can only imagine. Punch trees, Maddie. That's the first step. I don't know what to do. Well, there's nothing you can do, right? And I know that might be hard for you to accept, but for one, it doesn't sound like the situation involves you, and for two, there's really literally nothing you can do to remedy the situation by yourself. So, I know that might be hard to accept, but... Can't even get my person together. All right, beautiful people. We are going to be shutting this one down here. We are not worried about the tip goal because we still have our free day left from Mr. Sky. Sky, I know you're not watching right now, but if you ever do watch this in the future, thank you so much, dude. But it's been a good one, man. It's been a good one. We're about at an hour and a half. I've enjoyed just chilling, listening to music with you guys. That was fun. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting. I love you, and we're going to go ahead and, like I said, wrap this one up here. Happy holidays, beautiful people. Whatever it is that you do with the rest of your day or night, I hope you enjoy yourself. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.